What's up, my fellow gamers? I'm GreekChampion and welcome back to Ni no Kuni 2. I'm very sorry. Truth is, I did some recording before and my software didn't record any of the game footage, so you missed out. I was forced to skip out on what happened previously. So to try to catch you up on what I did. First thing is do you remember Millennia? It was about one of the first side quests we did but that made us look through those dream doors to get the dream fragments for her. Well, as I said, in my spare time, I was. Wait, I think she should be. Yeah, that's her right there. Yeah, so I got a drink my fragments for her, and she gave me a key, because apparently there's a 10th door, and which I'll also be doing in my spare time and I also found out I think it can also open those blue chests that you find lying around as well. But I found a few, but I'm not sure if it applies to all of them. And also a friendly tip if you're playing this. One of the hidden trophies you can unlock is if you're in one of the dream mazes, if you let your danger level go to level 5, that unlocks it for you. If it just gets to level 5, you unlocks it right there. Yeah, so I did all that. So she gave me the key, and she is now a citizen of Evermore. So basically, we recruited her. As for the story, yeah, so we went back to this island. We fought the Horde one chibi style, went inside him, and we found this big place here. This is supposed to be of Doloran's formation. This is what it looked like before. I'm actually glad I can at least show you this much. Like, yeah, apparently all of this is inside the Horde one. I don't even know how it's possible. Those will but to get here, but we had to you see those pillars there? There was a crystal there, and in it we had to it was tainted, so we had to go inside it and battle like one of the monsters, like a dragon, a worm, a beast. You know, some of the enemies we fought before to unlock the gate which led us here. You can see the crystals shining right there, and that was the gate we went through when you unlock it. Yeah, I'm really sorry you had to miss all this. If you want to see it, maybe you'll see it if you're playing the game yourself, or look up someone else's playthrough. But hopefully you can find someone else on YouTube who's playing this besides me, or has played already. I mean, this game's been out for months now. But this could... I'm very excited right now, because this could well be our very last video, because behind that door there's Doloran. We defeated the Horned one, so the only Doloran's left. So let's stop wasting time and face him. Alright.
Oh my!
Got one door. Now we gotta get two. No. Oh, you open for us. Is this go open for us too? Oh, yes it is. Oh yeah, one more thing. Yeah. On our way here, something what's his name? Roland. Roland. But you know what? Roland's been acting a bit weird, hasn't he? He's been surrounded with that weird dark aura. He fell unconscious, and he went back in his real world. You know, at the beginning of the game when he's like his older self, and apparently he has a kid, and yeah, he just saw his kid die right in front of him. I don't know if that was him hallucinating or if that actually happened. But surprisingly, we know very little about Roland. Like you know that he's a president and he was caught in an explosion that he somehow ends up in our world, in this world. Hopefully we'll get to know more about him.
Look!
That's all collecting the souls who can bring back his former nation. Allegoria. Yeah, Allegoria, that's what it's called. Hey, Snakehead. We're here to stop
You
you.
have done well to make it so far.
Thank you.
That's enough, Doloran!
Okay, they gotta speak up.
This ceremony ends here and now.
So I have to read it for him. I'll read it out loud. Right.
Does it indeed? You mean that you do not share my vision, Roland? A vision of a better world?
Oh, he's got better Roland's weakness.
I had hoped that you, of all people, would understand.
Oh, there he goes again.
Roland!
What is happening to him?
What did you do to me?
And when? How did he taint him?
Me? Why, nothing at all.
So what's going on?
You have the Horned One to thank for this.
What?
It means to protect you, for if harm comes to either one of us, it comes to the other also.
What?
You mean you and Roland are... You are...
What about Dollar and Ronan or what?
Yes, Leander. You see it now. See what others must be shown.
What's that? Oh my God! He's Roland.
Doloran!
Sorry for my nephew screaming again. Yeah, but he's quite the loud little fella, isn't he? Yeah, but he's all the way downstairs, and the fact we can still hear him.
Do you see? We are connected. We are the same. Defeat me, and you defeat yourself.
Oh, quite a dilemma here.
He is correct, I am afraid. There are those in your world whose souls are inextricably linked with the souls of those in this one.
Okay, but there's something new here.
The more power he has gained, the stronger his effect on you has become. This proves the connection.
So if we stop Doloran, we lose Roland?
But how can this... What does it mean?
It means
I don't know, Evan.
you face a dilemma, boy.
Yeah, definitely.
You have no choice but to join me, Roland. You know it, deep in your heart.
Oh, I have a choice, all right. I always have a choice. I'm a president. A king. And from the day I took my throne, I knew that if it came to it, if it would help my people, I would gladly give my life.
No, Roland, but don't give me your life, but I like you.
No!
Yeah, is he? But they like you too, especially Evan.
What?
Besides, if I can't kill you, you can't kill me either, right? If I die, you die.
Yeah, it works both ways, doesn't it, asshole?
Very true. Which is why, if you will not join me, I must banish you instead to a dimension where you will no longer be a danger to either of us.
Of course.
That's pretty clever.
I think I see now why I was brought here.
Please, enlighten us.
Your country, Allegoria, it was destroyed. And my country was destroyed too. You and I are the same.
Connection.
Two kings, with no kingdoms left to rule. So we were given a chance. One last chance to save our homes. But don't you see? The kingdom the Horned One has given you, it's not really the place you once ruled. I'm going to make you see. I'm going to defeat the Horned One and remind you who you really are.
Who I really am. You think you know me? You know nothing!
Jon Snow. I can't believe I resorted to that joke.
Enlighten me.
Oh.
You will delay my plans no longer.
Okay, here we go.
I will prevail. My deepest desire will be fulfilled at last.
Okay, you done? Before that, but I just want to double check if my equipment is actually recording this time, because I bet it seems like we're recording, but maybe it might not be. But I am so sorry, everyone. I am. But my software, it pulled a fast one on me again. As soon as I quit to check on my recording, it was fine, and when I went back, I did do I set it to record again, but it didn't. So, unfortunately, you missed out on what happened. So I'll try to fill you in. After we defeated Doloran, but he revealed that he was not trying to take over the world. He just wanted his kingdom back, and his kingmaker. His kingmaker took on the form of a woman, and he fell in love with his kingmaker, which is forbidden. As a result, both his kingmaker and his kingdom, Allegoria, I think it was called, but I got sucked into the void where the kingmaker is, and the king, not the king, the horned one, and then the horned one, he cracked up and he blew up, and it seemed like he finally got his kingmaker back. Then it transformed to the horned one's true form, and he split a hole up through like what looked like a hole through space and time kind of thing. There's it just looked like this dark void. The horned one flew inside it. So also I found out about the monster is actually the symbol of the king's bond between Doloran and his kingmaker. Therefore, it's the only thing that can defeat him. So we had Lofty transform into a dragon, and take us into a void. We got shut down, and now we're facing the horned one right now. So I just stop here, and I just wanted to double check because when I played the cutscene, what happened? Yeah, so it said a notification saying that the recordings that the PlayStation has stopped recording. Well, because for some reason that wasn't okay. I don't understand why. So after the first chance I got to pause, I checked the recording. Yeah, that's why I found out about that it missed out on most of what happened. So I'm very sorry. I think I actually properly reinstalled the update. So with any luck, it won't do that again. It won't. If it does again, I'll be very upset. Because I hate when things don't turn out badly, which has happened a few times for me in the past. But enough of that. We got a Kingsmaker to fight. Let's take him out.
There's some ancient magics wafting around these parts. I'm buzzing something fierce, but
I just want to make sure I'm using the monster, because that's the only thing that could hurt him. Oh.
Come over by here when you get a chance, 7. I've got a bit of magic.
This is over with Lofty? This is new. Well, that's a disappointment. Oh yeah. Use my ultimate attack. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Okay. I was supposed to charge it up. I thought I just had to bomb because I hate these. You didn't tell me that part. Oh boy, okay. So I'm not supposed to do it the right way, just supposed to gradually charge up to it. Alright. Cover me! Someone! Just keep attacking him. Get him, Hickory!
I need your help.
Oh. Yeah, he's very close to him.
Brace yourself. I reckon things are about to get hairy.
I'm counting on you.
Oh boy. Charge it, charge. Oh yeah. I think I know how to maybe destroy these then. I thought I have like Hickories inside. Oh! Awaken mode! Awesome! Come here, fucker! Come on! What is he doing? Oh, he's using power of the other Keymakers maybe.
Lend me your
See
power.
what's already done. He's about to do it again, isn't he? Oh, electricity. I think that's Bastion's power.
I'm counting on you.
Dodge, 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 dodge. I think I would say Dragon Ball Z Bridge. Dodge!
What's that coming out of his chest? Careful, Evan.
This is our chance! Oh, come on, Lofty. You go last for like a few seconds. Damn it, this sucks. I can't charge up the awakening thing while avoiding his attacks. Okay. We're okay so far, but it's definitely healing time.
I'm counting
Come on, Lofty.
you.
Oh, behind us. Oh. I tried to actually attack him because Lofty does his thing. I need to do it. I need chance. Give me a chance. Like now. Awaken mode activate. Food effects have worn off.
Lend me your power.
I am super Evan, biatch. Yeah. This is it. But do I really need to do up all of these things? It seems like I can actually do this a lot faster if I just keep attacking him. Oh, where do you go? Ah, yep, that looks familiar. Dang it. Dodge. So you got to do fire magic now. Oh, I still got them. Yes. Yeah. Dodge! Is it healing time? I think it's healing time. I'm surprised about Evan's I did shut up as I quickly got with his last episode we fought Lauren. Yeah. I'm not gonna use my sword in case it can lose. Okay.
Lend me your power.
Good. Oh, no.
I need your help.
This one. Oh, so close. Is that really all you got, mate? Oh. Well, forgive me for asking. Oh, can I dodge it? Yes, I can.
Take that!
I need to stick with Lofty.
I need your help.
Look, come on, there. I'm supposed to get a trophy up doing the awakening thing up at least 60 times. I've done it several times already, but but no trophy yet. Unless we do it with Lofty even count.
Lend me your power.
Still! Come on! We can finish him off! I guess it's not meant to be yet.
I'm counting on you.
Okay, fine. Let's do it. Oh! Okay. It's not taking so long now. Let's play the menu music now. But I do like it. I'm not sure if it's appropriate for exciting boss fight though. Oh.
Lend me your power.
Shit! Everyone's tired, so I'm gonna use a healing spell. Oh, super now. It's not just Evan. I didn't know that. Oh, I was a physical monster. Wait, so. Yeah, I don't think it was hurt because I think I put it with the wrong sword. It happens.
Lend me your power.
Oh, damn it! All that magic power wasted. Could be too much longer now.
Lend me your power.
Oh, we're going to attack by the vines again. Not the vines! How are we even supposed to dodge that? Don't want to die, okay? Oh. Ah. Okay, I need all the healing that I can get. You have to use up my fully throwaways. Ah! Come on! How was I supposed to throw that? Your power! For one final attack! It's not working! Okay, there we go. Is that about what the going for? So it was just like this much. This much. Booyah, motherfucker! Oh, he's been stoned. And he's been shattered. The worst combo. But that's
Alessandro,
I'm not sure that's
is it really
that's
you?
the Kingmaker. Okay, before I go, I just have to check if this is actually being recorded. Okay, I'm back again. Okay, I was definitely recording this time. At least now I know. Now let's continue. Like, actually, I got to see what's going on now.
It is, my love. But you did not free me from within the Horned One.
Oh no.
The Horned One was not born of the wrath of the gods as you had thought. I
Really?
wanted to be with you. I wanted it so much that I gave up the power of the Kingmaker.
Why?
What?
Once
Yeah,
freed,
what?
that vast, insatiable power gave rise to a monster. The Horned One.
Oh, you give it your powers as a Kingmaker so you could be with him. And that just led to the creation of the Horned One. Okay.
No.
Do you know how Kingmakers are born? They are born when a soul is sacrificed in order that a great power may be tamed.
What?
In unbinding my soul, I unleashed that power. By abandoning it, I committed an unforgivable crime. A crime for which I was punished.
So you have not returned to me.
Forgive me, my love.
No.
I am that which sealed away the Horned One's power. Only through my sacrifice could the power which poured forth from him be contained.
Then, by unleashing him, I have undone what good you wrought.
Oh, that's
No, my love.
okay. Good.
For a great evil has left the world. The Horned One is defeated. And so, my role in containing him has come to an end. My soul can be at peace, at long, long last.
Oh. I really wasn't meant to
Thank
be
you
reunited. Pretty
for
much.
never ceasing to love me. We will meet again, dear heart. Not in this world, but somewhere, someday.
Of course. Switch this off.
Goodbye, my love, my Doloran. Goodbye.
Alessandro,
Yeah, actually, I looks
not
like Ronan
yet.
now. I'm so sorry for your loss, Doloran. Again, but I was supposed to hate this guy and ended up feeling sorry for him. Why is this game? I've done that to me on so many different occasions.
Doloran.
Alessandra is no more. Allegoria will not rise again. All that I have loved is lost. Roland, tell me, what great wrong did I do to deserve this? Was it in surrendering to love that I erred? Or in accepting a crown of which I was not worthy?
You did no wrong. You just did what you could to keep your love for Alessandra alive and save your kingdom. That's life. People do what they can. Try to live as best they can. And then the tide of history comes and sweeps them all away. My country was swept away too. I tried to stop it. Tried to prevent the war that would end it all. But you can't hold back the tide. And so it rolled in.
I have an idea. Why don't we make a new Allegoria?
Oh?
A
Can you
what?
do that?
Huh?
If it can't be brought back, I mean, we can build a new one instead.
A new one?
We did it. We built a new kingdom from nothing. A kingdom where everyone could live happily ever after.
Yeah, Evermore I came from nothing, pretty much. And look at now, it's become a great kingdom now. If they can do that, they can definitely make a new Allegoria.
It was small at first, but it grew and grew, and thanks to its wonderful people, it eventually became a great nation. You can do the same, Doloran.
You truly think this possible?
Maybe that's why I was brought here. The country Evan and I built together, it changed things for you, Doloran. For this whole world. No one needs to be a slave to the past anymore. Now we can look to the future.
Evan Pettywhisker Tildrum. You are yet young,
That is full
but
name.
you are a great king indeed.
You really think so?
I will start afresh. I will build a new kingdom. For the sake of my departed subjects. For the sake of my beloved.
Hear, hear!
Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're back to reading now, maybe? Oh. And what's this? Whatever it is, it's pretty. Sparkles! Is this Evermore? Yeah, I'm gonna say about we're in Evermore now. That's all the leaders of the world. Oh, nice crown, Evan. And he
We
still
come
has the
before
monster.
you today to make a solemn oath in the presence of all our peoples.
United we stand as one single land.
That's awesome. We've never come a long way to make all this happen.
Well now.
Brother? So, it's time, huh?
Hey!
There you are, Roland. Is he leaving? Are you?
Hey.
And here I was hoping, but you wouldn't have to see this. Looks like this is goodbye. I guess it's about time. I was heading back home. You're not going to stay here with me? Doesn't look that way. I can feel it. It's pulling me back. But I wonder if he would stay, if he had the choice. Maybe he'll rather go back. I guess his time, his job here, son. But he's done everything he can for Revan, so now it's time for him to go back home. But your world is. Yeah. Before I came here, I watched it be destroyed. I may be returning, but to nothing about death and despair. I know that. But whatever's waiting for me, I'll be able to face it. I built this kingdom with you. If I can do that, I can do anything. You taught me a lot, Evan, Petty Whisker Tildrum. I won't forget, not ever. Roland. They're both losing a very good friend.
Well,
Bye
Evan,
bye.
see you around.
Goodbye, Roland.
You got a bit of opinion about a new advisor and all that, won't you? So is everything still going to be destroyed and all that when it gets... hopefully about they'll get to explain what this is
Evan?
now.
Who are you?
You went through all this time without asking him that? Really?
I think you know.
You're King Ferdinand, aren't you? You've
What?
been helping me all along.
King Ferdinand.
Yes and no. I am Ferdinand. But it's really you who's been helping me.
Ferdinand, is he the man from the fairy tale I talked about before? About that Evan drew inspiration from.
What?
Everything I've told you, you told me first.
I don't understand.
This is going to sound strange, but I can send my mind through time. It's a gift I've had since I was born. And
Okay.
using it to visit you seemed like the obvious thing to do. I mean, who wouldn't want to find out what his famous father was like as a child?
What?
Father?
Yes, you are my father, and I am your son.
What? Oh, so it's not who I'm thinking of, because that's from like that's supposed to be before Evan's time. So Evan is his dad, but who's mummy?
What?
Who's the mummy?
I promised that I would live up to your legendary achievements, but before I could do that, I had to see them for myself. The things I said to you, those words of wisdom, they were all yours.
But Ferdinand lived long ago. He...
Yeah. What is going on?
I'm afraid that was just Bodley's little joke. She's no historian, you see. She's a seer. She didn't tell you what had happened. She told you what was going to happen. About how I would become the first king to unite the whole world.
This game just blew my mind. I didn't expect any of this to happen.
So you did? I mean, you will?
So he's not from the past, he's from the future. Jesus Christ.
Yes, you started it all by uniting the 5 great realms. But there were plenty of others. Smaller perhaps, but realms just the same. Each with its own particular problems. poverty, war, and any number of other things. None of them easy to solve. But solve them you did, one by one by one.
And you?
Yes, I carried on what you started. And in the end, I finished it.
Oh, so that's him now. So what about is in the future then? A grown up Ferdinand.
I come before you, a true king at last. I, Ferdinand, have brought together the peoples of every nation under the heavens. The great work my beloved father began is finally complete, and the world stands united under a single banner. I hereby swear, in the name of King Evan, to safeguard this hard-won peace, for as long as I shall live.
Oh, that's nice. It continues what father said. Truly carrying on his legacy.
And with that, my promise to Nella was fulfilled at long, long last.
Oh, stop reminding me about that, Nella. Oh. Look. There's Nella right now. Oh, I'm sure that's her. Wow, I really, really like that. This was a cool game. I can't remember much about the first game, but this doesn't seem to have anything to do with the first story. Yeah, but before the game came out, I was told supposedly this game takes place like 100 years or something about before the events of the first game, so it's technically a prequel. Doesn't seem to have any mention of, except for the Kingdom of Ding Dong Dell. I'm pretty sure there's a kingdom called Ding Dong Dell in the first game, but I'm not 100% on that. But I'll have to look that up. I enjoyed all the game was fun. The story led to a pretty good payoff, actually. And yeah, all the main characters are they're so fun and likable. I just have two complaints about the game. There's just two minor complaints. One is I don't like how during the cutscenes it switches back and forth from them like actually saying the dialogue and then you having to read it out about know what they're saying. That's very inconsistent. Like they definitely, yeah. One more they'll be speaking, then they'll stop, and that part was just a mess. What else? Oh yeah, but there was another famous Ghibli animation like in the first game. Like every now and then you in the first game you get a cutscene that looks just like a Ghibli movie, which that makes the game more enjoyable. But you didn't get that here. But I would have liked this game so much more. But if they had more of that traditional animation that Ghibli Studios is known for. Yeah, I think it's just about being more consistent about when they start speaking and where you have to actually read their dialogue. But everything else was great though. I think I'll probably still play more of this game after this, but I'm not 100%. I would like to go because like I said, I enjoyed the game. As you see, about just how many more trophies I can unlock, how strong I can make my characters. Like, yeah, but I went through the whole playthrough by not playing as the other playable characters. Like I didn't play as Batu or Leander or Bracken. Probably a missed opportunity. I don't know if they even play any different from the rest. Maybe they do. Yeah, so you still got so many more things to do in this game. Oh, I'm sure it'll take me ages to actually finish everything. There's at least 2 other hidden trophies I still have yet to even find out about. I'm sure I'll have to look them up if I don't unlock them naturally. Oh, but was that Dad's grave? We never got the answer though. So, yeah, Ferdinand is not someone who lived ages, about years ago, but he's actually Evan's son. But we never find out about who the mum is. I was assuming like maybe he actually does end up marrying Tani. It says that is the most appropriate match for him. They technically almost got married at one point in the game. I'd like to see that actually happen though. Also, what happens? What's gonna happen with Doloran and his attempt to rebuild Allegoria? Does he do it eventually? Do they end up becoming like a sixth kingdom? Hopefully, but maybe there's one last scene they're going to show us. Anything at all? Even the title thing. Oh, onward to Unity. I assume that you cannot take screenshots now. Right?
We'll be arriving at the
fine.
World Unification Summit shortly, Mr. President.
Thanks.
Is this at the beginning of the game all over again?
Happy?
Oh, maybe not.
Not really.
It seems it's like
We still
deja
have
vu.
a mountain to climb. I can't imagine convincing all the nations of the world to sign up to this will be easy. It's never been done before, I guess, but if you could pull it off, wow.
Oh, it's been done all right.
Really?
If you and I could pull off in their world, then but I'm sure you can make it happen about this world too.
In a little country a long, long way from here.
In fact, nobody knows about where the country is, but like how you can actually find it. Ooh, Evan's up a king outfit. You can complete a game safe. You'll start again from after fighting Doloran. Okay. Will that affect with any of the errands I had to go or anything? Hopefully not. Kuni resumed. So let's just check real quick. Where's it gonna leave me off? Anything changed now? And now I've got to resume the game after I could finish the story. Oh, put me back here. Maybe I can actually re-show you what happens. But let me see. If I can do this, maybe I can actually make up for that part I skipped earlier on.
You're finished, Doloran. Your plan has failed.
You'll never rule the world. Never!
So this will mean that they leave out up exactly after you defeat Doloran, and it just starts you all over again.
The world. You have read too many fairy tales, boy. The world was never my prize.
What?
It
And
was
that's
a
where you get-
beautiful place, my home. A realm of peace and prosperity.
At least that's where you can see about Doloran's story now. Even though I tend to explain it myself. I think I get a chance to actually show it all again.
I was the king of Allegoria. A young man handed the crown too soon. None loved my realm more than I, but I was conceited, arrogant. Our kingmaker was a being known as Alessandra. In strengthening our bond, I committed the greatest of all sins. I fell in love. And love between king and kingmaker is an offense against the will of the gods. As punishment, she was cursed to spend the rest of her days in the guise of the Horned One and cast along with Allegoria into another dimension. And so, I vowed to bring her back. She and my beloved kingdom. I set out to acquire all the king's bonds of our world, that I might use their combined power to reawaken Alessandra.
How did you know that was even possible?
The guise of the Horned One, you said. I take it the creature we see is but an outer shell within which Alessandra lies trapped. If so, the strength of the King's bonds might serve to reach that which lies dormant deep within, to reconnect King and Kingmaker.
It's kind of weird because it's a second time for me to hear all this again, but you can do this over for you and to make this seem more consistent, you know?
And free her of her prison.
It is as you say.
But
If Alessandra can be revived, Allegoria may yet rise from the ashes. And I shall have regained my beloved and my kingdom both. Now you know what it is I seek.
Hopefully it doesn't mean I have to do a boss fight all over again.
Roland, if my realm were to be restored, yours too might return. You would be reunited with your family, with your son. Surely you would join me if such an outcome were your reward.
He can't! He won't! Not that way! Just because you would do anything to bring a loved one back, it doesn't mean you should.
What is happening to me?
That horrible black stuff comes from the Horned One, you know. Doloran by ears just been channeling it like. But it looks like it's finally getting the better of him. That or he was infected by it from the start.
Either one's possible.
I will restore them. I must. Alessandra! Allegoria! Both shall live again!
You'd really do that? You'd destroy whole countries, steal countless souls, just to get what you want? You think that's love?
I wonder if he'll also he wants to bring back his kingmaker and his kingdom, but will also bring back his citizens. He didn't really say anything about what happened to his citizens as they died or whatever. He's more obsessed about the kingdom itself and his kingmaker.
Then you don't deserve to love, and you sure as hell don't deserve to be a king.
You would defy me. You are me. We want the same thing. You wish to be reunited with those you love, just as I do.
No, it's not that simple.
My crimes will be more than outweighed by the revival of Allegoria, by the return of all that has been lost. Rise, beloved kingdom! Live again!
Kingdom Allegoria, I summon thee. Here comes one of the parts I mentioned before, but now cuts to the horned one. And he's literally cracking up. Probably because he heard the best joke of his life. I can't think about a joke like that funny. Pretty. And there it is.
Alessandra, my love. You are free at last!
Plot twist! It's not Alessandra. Yep, that's the guy up a few minutes ago.
What is the meaning of this? You
are
not my Alissa!
Yeah, it looks like he's actually digging close into the actual air itself. He's actually ripping a whole bubble through space and time. Yeah, it turns out it's actually the horned one, and not Alessandra.
If she is truly lost, what will become of Allegoria? What will become of me?
And that's more or less it, really.
No.
There's a ring. I get the gist of it, but that's actually the horn one, and we need to chase after him. And yeah, but this Monstar, it was the original symbol of the king's bond between Doloran and Alessandra, and it's the only thing that can harm him. And now we need Lofty to transform into his dragon and get there. By the way, I'll do it all over again. Hopefully I won't really have to. So that Caliph. Can't travel. I guess I'll try again, but I'm not taking time for this video. So I guess we're pretty much done with this game. I'll do other stuff off screen, and but one last game to play at last. So what is left? Yeah, I currently got Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. So I'll try to figure out how I'm going to do that. Also, I got my Xbox games Darksiders remastered, and I'm definitely running out of time because Darksiders 3 is already available for pre-order. And also Sonic Forces. I think I'm pretty close to finishing that anyway. Probably. I don't know. And after that, I'll have new gameplays, which I do have a few in mind. And we're officially done with Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. But that was a fun game. But I totally recommend it for any Ghibli fans or RPG fans. But it's definitely for you out there. For the time being, we're done. Thank you for watching. I'm GreekChampion, and I'll see you for next time.